This topic is I want to discuss is the book by Robert J. Grant called the Magdalene Diaries. So you have to go to Amazon and type in Cayce. And then you change the sort by feature to newest arrivals. I notice here the Edgar Cayce Psychic Astrology has been a cover change. This book here, Edgar Cayce's Psychic Astrology. Also, it's for reading age of 12 to 18, but I'm into books that are easy to read. So it was published in August 21st, 2023. So I go here and type in Edgar Cayce's Psychic Astrology. I go images. So this is the cover that I saw. That was the cover that I originally saw. So they must have had a change of cover. Because if I click on that, this cover comes up. Yeah, so that's what I noticed. So moving on, let's go back. Not many new books at the moment. This is an interesting one. Search for God, the source materials. Written in 2021, February the 1st. If you go to read sample, the forward was written by Kevin Delish. So I don't know who wrote this book, but it goes through the 12, I think 24 lessons. But that focuses on the readings. Wait, look at the readings here. The book, I have it. So moving on. So the book that I wanted to talk about is this one here, the Magdalene Diaries. This version here is 2017 version. And who published it? Doesn't say. But I know it's an ARE press book. Well, this is the cover here. So Robert J. Grant, he wrote, so who's Robert J. Grant? He's been with the Edgar Cayce work quite a long time. So he wrote 5 other books. I have The Place We Call Home and Love and Roses from there. But I've ordered the Magdalene Diaries, so I haven't read it yet. We go to on YouTube. Just open up a new screen. If I type in Robert J. Grant Cayce, his most popular work is found in the Edgar Cayce world, or popular video, sorry. This is posted by Edgar Cayce World. I know the person that owns this YouTube channel. We're gonna be talking to him tomorrow. Yeah, so if you have a chance to watch, but he also has Robert J. Grant has a video, videos here. Look at his YouTube channel. He has free videos. Yeah. So another thing is type in Robert J. Wright. Masterly. Robert J. Wright passed away here, 2018. So I'll just go to the obituary website and type in Robert J. Wright. And then you'll find that he has an obituary. So he was born in June the 5th, 1961. He passed away January 6th, 2018. If we read the sample, some interesting notes here. So this is the illustrated deluxe edition. There's another cover. So if I go and type in Magdalene, very right. So this is the cover that I know of. Click here. This is the original cover. And if you see down here, the publication date was the 5th of October 2005. That's the one I remember. And this is the illustrated deluxe edition. So it's a newer publication. It's inspired by the readings of Edgar Cayce, Mary Magdalene's account of her time with Jesus. Yeah, so first published in 2005, this edition 2017. And in fond remembrance to George T. Ritchie, MD, who introduced me to him. So him is Jesus Christ. So who's George T. Ritchie? George T. Ritchie. George T. Ritchie is the author of the books My Life After Dying, so something to do with near-death experiences. He ordered to return here. Anyways, so there are 10 chapters. So darkness before the dawn, when Lazarus died. So I think Mary Magdalene is the sister of Lazarus who was raised from the dead. Or Mary, the mother of Jesus, the wedding feast at Cana, his healing touch. Conversations with Jesus on the kingdom, final days and hours, the arrest and crucifixion of Jesus. Finding the tomb empty, I am with you always. So the preface. Something interesting here. So when I discovered Edgar Cayce's readings that dramatically told the story of Jesus' life in amazing detail, I fell head over heels in love with this beloved, well-known story. Cayce's reading shed light on little-known facets of Jesus' life, death, and resurrection. Since Jeffrey's first book, Edgar Cayce on the Life of Jesus, explored these readings in sweeping detail, I didn't simply want to retell the same story. However, the thought came to write the book from the perspective of Mary Magdalene, this mysterious woman whose life was often reduced to being simply a fallen woman or a beloved disciple of Jesus, could perhaps tell the story herself from her own viewpoint. Once this idea came to me, the writing of the Magdalene Diaries almost seemed to write itself. It was a mesmerizing experience where the story came to vivid life in my mind like watching a movie. Mary Magdalene was, according to Cayce, truly the 13th disciple, and she accompanied the Master everywhere during the 3 years of his ministry that ultimately led to Jesus' death. This novel is Mary Magdalene telling her own story of her life and transformation, and awe-inspiring backstory of many events of Jesus' life. For me, writing this book was seeing this story through the eyes of Mary Magdalene. It is my hope that you too will be inspired by this story and that readers will come away with a greater knowledge and deeper appreciation of the amazing lives of Mary Magdalene, Jesus, and the historical events of Jesus overcoming death that Edgar Cayce said changed the world. I have a number of people I owe a huge debt of gratitude for this book coming out. First and foremost, my publisher and friend James M. Hart. He's a great supporter, friend, amazingly astute critic, and has an eye for everything I miss, which is most things. Thank you, James, and Adrian Castillo, who has been a great friend and staunch supporter. And he accurately prophesied that the Magdalene Diaries would have a second incarnation. He said he never quite had a clear picture of who Jesus was as a person until he read this book. A greater compliment than I could ever hope for. Latest, but certainly not least, I owe a deep debt of gratitude to the ARE Edgar Cayce Foundation, where for 5 years I had the opportunity to help digitize the entirety of the 14 and 306 readings given by Edgar Cayce here. So he helped digitize the readings, and I'm benefited from it as well, having the digital readings, even the online version that you can find in the if you're a member of the ARE. Cayce's ability to transcend time and space and bring the past into the present was an amazing, still largely understood phenomenon. For me, the psychic readings he gave on the life and times of Jesus, Mary Magdalene, his family, and hundreds of his associates in Palestine brought the Master into my life in a way I never could have dreamed. I shall bring all things to your remembrance, he said, and he did through the hundreds of readings given on the time of the living Christ. This is not a scholarly work. It is more of a love letter of how I imagine Mary Magdalene and Jesus were together. I pray I've done his amazing story justice. So Robert J. Grant, Indianapolis, Indiana, 2017. That's just before he passed, a year before he passed away. Robert J. Grant passed away. Yeah, so if you get this book, which I have, it'll be an interesting read. And let me know what you think. Another thing I want to show you. So if you go to edgarcayce.org, so it says here they're closing on November the 22nd. Well, actually, yeah, so it opens tomorrow. Anyways, what I wanted to show you was here in, where is it? Family Resource up here. Found some interesting information here. So if you're going to watch, there's nothing there yet. Listen, be interesting here. Casey Care for Gut Health. That'll be interesting. So I haven't listened to it yet. This video is only about a minute or two. So what I wanted to show you is, if you're going to read, they suggest some very good books for the family to read, even the meditation books. But the book that I wanted to show you was here, The Vision and the Promise. You click on it, you see The Vision and the Promise, the story of the childhood and youth of Edgar Cayce. And you notice here the ARE press. This was the logo, the ARE logo. So when was this book produced? Yeah, 1972. So this is the logo they had with the cross and the dove and the olive leaves. So the logo's changed then. But if you ever go and download this book and read it, for good. Yeah, that's what I want to show you. It's free, so download, read it. And what was this one here? Oh yeah, there's another two good books. I mean, it's for kids, but we're all a kid. We're a kid, so I'll be reading it as well. So this is a good book to do. The 17 page. What does Edgar Cayce's work have to do with young people? A guide to the ARE, written by and for kids. Just spend it a bit. What is the ARE? Junior Congress. Massage, dreams, following your vision, meditation, our free body, being in nature, service project, sparkle, a message from Wendy, fun page. What is the ARE? So you notice here also this logo. So this was the later one. The logo for ARE, the cross, circle. The circle was the crown that Jesus overcame, and the olive dove and the olive branch. It's interesting, it says here there are 33,000 members today. Anyways, download this book. And 1995. So that's 1994, and this is 1995. Volume 2. Building still the same then. Okay. So those are that's interesting. Now, I'm a member. I just renewed my membership. I paid that. So it's 90 US, which is about 145 Australian dollars, which is a lot of money. 90 US to Australian dollars. So it's about 136. Oh, 140 when I paid. But I notice here, if you go to Enlightenment Series, it's nearly the end of the month, and they haven't put the November's lesson, so I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot of other resources to read, keep your mind busy. Another thing I want to show you, go to Facebook. If you go to Enlightenment Group, has about 3,400 members here. It's very, very large. And if you look at the admins, Samoa, Lualima, and John, Samuel, Inman, he's great support of my work. That's me, Samoa, Lualima. If you click on that, I've been posting every day readings, Edgar Cayce, focus on Jesus Christ. So yes, I've been posting there every day. So if you ever want to go and join this group and just read these posts every day, it's quite good. Yeah, so that's all.